I love writing because it can make me happy with my feelings.
I like that you're very creative and you can write whatever you want in whatever way you want.
My favorite type of writing is big writing. I love big writing because it's creative and you use your own mind with imagination.
Writing is one of the most important skills we learn at school. It's a skill that's used across all areas of the curriculum and used in almost every occupation.
I think school people or the Prime Minister.
In Stage 1, we work really hard to give students the basic understanding of what makes good writing through a range of strategies and evidence-based programs. Today, we're going to look at the different ways we support students' writing at Daceyville Public School and how parents and families can support children at home.
I think a good writer needs to plan, because if they didn't even plan, then they'll have a really hard time thinking about what they're going to write. A good writer uses their plan. They have interesting punctuation and they make sure that they don't have capital letters in the wrong space.
Make sure there's some really tricky and big words, or maybe new words that have never been seen before.
They go back and edit their work.
We combine explicit writing lessons with our fortnightly big writing program, daily literacy rotation activities, and our weekly synthetic phonics program. Students in Stage 1 are all working at their own ability, and we plan for lessons based on the wide range of abilities we have in our cohort. We get students to check off their good writers checklist when they're writing. We check to make sure that they have a capital letter at the beginning, ending punctuation, finger spaces, neat handwriting, and most importantly, we read our work out loud to make sure that it makes sense.
While I ate my breakfast, I watched TV. Yes.
Some students like to write a little bit about what they have read, and this is a great way for students to practice their writing at home. Parents can support students through this by letting them make mistakes and then going back over their good writers checklist and discussing what changes need to be made. Choose one thing to work on each night and stick to that when you're going back through your checklist. When it comes to writing at home, there are a few important things to remember. Writing should be fun. It shouldn't be a chore. Whether it's writing shopping lists or getting chalk out onto the concrete or a whiteboard on the fridge, make it an enjoyable activity for students. Children need to see that their parents enjoy writing too. Write letters to each other or family members that might live far away. Writing doesn't need to be with a pencil and paper. They can storyboard and write and direct their own movie on an iPad. They could dictate stories and turn them into animations. They could create their own comic book or picture books with visuals. The more creative it is, the more they don't realise they are using those skills because it's fun. And lastly, good readers make great writers. Exposing children to good writing, listening to audiobooks, and demonstrating a love for reading and writing is the best example a parent can set. We hope you have found these strategies helpful and that you continue to support your children on their journey to becoming confident, brilliant writers.